Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Avil here, and welcome to a new Lone Wolf campaign in Distant Worlds 2. So, yeah, I've been waiting for a very long time for this game. It is a massive, very immersive 4X space saga. Probably comparable to Stellaris, even though it's completely different than Stellaris, but the scope of it is huge, even more in-depth and detailed than Stellaris for sure. I'm gonna go along and explain stuff while I play. But yeah, let's jump right into this space opera here. So we're gonna go with the second largest galaxy just because of performance issues they are still fixing. Pre-warp, we're gonna keep this. We're gonna keep this here, you know, humble beginnings and all. Restless, I want to keep it there, not to be too crazily pacifist or aggressive. Let's just keep it realistic. Difficulty, we make it. We play on hard, of course. Research speed, we keep it normal, and then research we randomize it and we close the research visibility to make it more interesting. We keep this pretty standard here. The pirates, also the game colonization thing. Yes, keep this standard. So now the main part, the race we're going to play. So we are going to play as the Zenox. The Zenox are, if you want the space cats, or to say it in more immersive terms, the ancient feline race with thick gold fur. So the interesting thing about them is that they are kind of like the keepers of old knowledge, right? Like those who, with their ancient libraries and their ancient wisdom, who preserve things that have been lost. And I'm not the best expert when it comes to the distant worlds lore, but there were certain catastrophes happen that reset the state of the galaxy basically and destroyed vast space empires, and all the races scattered around many different worlds have to restart yet again. It's kind of, and yeah, they're kind of the preservers of knowledge. They're also very, here we can see their personality, which is really nice. You can see every race has their own personality. There are more races in the game that are operating as independent colonies, and they will, down the line, the devs will make them playable as well. Every race has their own unique ship sets and mechanics as well. So yeah, it's not too easy to make this, I suppose. So yeah, we are not aggressive, but we're also no cowards, so we're right down the middle. We are very cautious though, so we really pick our allies, we really pick our friends, we really review everything, everyone. So yeah, kind of like cats in real life, I suppose, right? When it comes to dependability, we are right down the middle. We are not super dependable and extremely loyal, but we also know we also not dumping our friends. Yeah, more pragmatic, I suppose. We have a smaller, slow reproduction rate than other species. For example, the tickets have 7% increased. Mortal also 5. Humans are 6. Goonish 5. Boscar 8. With the insects, no surprise, and then 6 for them. So yeah, we are moderate. We're also not. We are adaptable, but not too good in assimilation either. So we love ice worlds. We live deep down in the ice caves and ice underground structures. One thing that is special, we have very powerful special shields that no other race has. Gives us very defensive capabilities, and you can see also here the bonuses. Besides the shield technology that is mentioned in the text, we have a shield recharge rate plus 10%, shield research plus 15, and then we have also espionage bonuses. So yeah, this is our feelings towards other races. No surprise, it's the worst with the insects. Like, pretty much everybody hates them anyway. Like, the Boscarans, where are they? Minus 50%, the Dayut minus 50%, Slukin minus 40%, so yeah, those are like insectoid species. Nobody likes them. And then we can see our infantry. We are weaker than humans. They have like 120, 125. But I think we are we stronger than the space frogs here? No, we are at the same level like the space frogs. Insects are a bit stronger than us. They are weaker than us, those semi-aquatic mammals. So yeah, we are not the weakest and also not the strongest. So, what kind of government? We're gonna take monarchy. It kind of fits to the ancient kind style of you know, preservers of knowledge and everything, and kind of the philosopher king kind of mentality. It gives us lots of bonuses as well, which is great. The only negative is our colony happiness is taking a hit, and colony corruption reduction. Which makes sense in a monarchy. You know, we don't have the democratic checks and balances, and people there are no general elections going on. So of course those things impact a population. But we do have other advantages here. So as for the name, yeah, what can we take here? Let's take the Kingdom of Zenoxia. So we have the Zenox, but let's say they, like, you know, in real life it wouldn't be called the King of Humans, right? So we shouldn't call it right after the species name, but like Earth, like United Earth, Republic of Earth. Things there would make sense to name it after the planet. So let's just pretend that the planet, which we are going to rename, is going to be Zenoxia, and then we have the Kingdom of Zenoxia. A starting situation. Tech level, pre-warp, expansion is starting, home system agreeable, starting location random. Let's start in the far regions, maybe. In the far regions. Yeah, I think that's fun. Let's go to other empires. Let's go crazy. Let's add other 18 others. Yeah, let's see how this is going. Victory conditions, victory threshold. Let's make this kind of standard here. Yep. Okay. 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 Start the game. Let's go. Let's see. Yeah, I'll try to explain. I'm still learning the ropes as well, but I'm going to explain what I'm doing and why I think it's so super immersive and so deep as well. Generating galaxy. Nice background picture. Looks like freighters coming from a gas giant, probably transporting that Caslon. Caslon is like the fuel, like your real world oil, or if you own a Tesla, your electricity basically. Kind of style. So the Kingdom of Zenoxia. Our faction is known as the Kingdom of Zenoxia. Our government is monarchy. We are the Zenox, who are typically very careful. Zenox have natural skills in shield recharge rate, shield research, espionage, counter-espionage, and psyops. Our leader is Garen Linkars, skilled in population growth, diplomacy, and trade income. Our home colony is Agarino, which we're gonna rename. A nice tundra planet in the Bunta Junction system. Nearby is the frozen gas giant planet Bunta Junction 10. Also nearby is the rocky metallic moon Dos Luna. So we are spawning right at the far, far western corner. Okay. So apparently this is our home planet, which we're gonna rename immediately to fit our kingdom name. So every race has their own little story events and stuff. So we have Infinity and Discovery. In the ancient Zenox research outpost ruins, we have made a curious discovery. In the ruins of an ancient archive vault, we have discovered much about our past and perhaps the path of our future, to our future. Centuries ago, the Zenox technocracy spanned the stars, inhabiting many worlds, revealing the secrets of the universe. Our knowledge, unmatched by any other civilization, was the source of our power. Then came the great Cataclysm. Yeah, that's what I mentioned earlier. The war with the enemy from beyond, the Shakduri. They shattered galactic civilization and nearly ended all sentient life. Our ancestors took refuge in this isolated place, cut off from other worlds and other species. Here we settled and mourned all that was destroyed. We have since struggled to regain our knowledge, our technology, and our past excellence. And the chaos that followed the Cataclysm, technologies our forebears intended to preserve became inaccessible. We lacked the means to unlock, activate, or manufacture the great innovations of our ancestors. Finally, the dark times may be coming to an end. We have rediscovered some of the secrets of these ancient systems. This, in turn, has enabled us to gain access to one of the preserved data storage devices. Within it, we found enough pieces of the ancient sciences to allow us to travel to space. At last, we can leave this world, which for so long has both sustained us and kept us prisoner. We are a mere shadow of our glorious ancestors. We have lost so much of what made the Zenox the most knowledgeable and important civilization in a galaxy teeming with life. Now the journey of rediscovery begins, and the secrets of the galaxy await us. We have found technology that has advanced our understanding of early warp field experiments. We have found technology that has advanced our understanding of research labs. And yeah, these ruins develop the calling bonus plus 5% calling development scenery. Okay, so yeah, those we get like some bonuses for beginning research. And that's really interesting here, showing that they are the preservers of knowledge, because when you start with other factions, they will sometimes the text will not mention the Shakjuri or the Cataclysm. It will be more blurred. People don't know, or races don't know actually what happened. So that's really interesting. So we actually really know what's happened, and others don't believe us. So research projects. We're definitely gonna keep this manual. So the first thing we want to do, or everyone should ever want to do, is, we can see we're already halfway done from the starting bonus we got with early warp field experience. We need fast and light technology. What else do we want? Let's see. That's gonna be enough for now. Let's actually take the basic transport systems as well. That's gonna be fine. Before we actually start, I want to go over some of the automation things. So I like to keep the advisory on, that it asks me if we want to do stuff, and I can choose say yes or no. Research, we keep it on manual. Ship base design, automated. Character locations, automated. Intelligence missions, automated. I intervene manually in certain ways there, like certain ships that I want to manually upgrade, I'll do that, but it's good to keep it here, because if we go chip design, like in the beginning we don't have so many options, right? But the more you unlock, the larger the list will becomes, and every time you unlock new technology, you would have to go in here and manually upgrade this, which is a nuisance. And well, maybe you enjoy it, but I think most people wouldn't. Yeah, what you can do then is literally switch the auto design to automatic or manual, then go in here and do the upgrades by yourself. So, we have very interesting ship designs here for sure. Let's look at our first escort. Look at this very, very interesting ship design. Yes, for sure. Very cool. Very, very cool. So yeah, keep this in mind. When it comes to more things, colonization, yeah, please recommend us colonies in Texas. I keep this automated, also stock levels. I don't want to feel like a logistics manager in that regard. Let our people handle it here. And that's the great thing with the automation. You feel more like you're in charge of an empire, because you are the leader of a state, and you decide what you want to look into, and where your ministers, which are your advisors basically, and your entire state apparatus works for you, basically, not the other way around. The reason I keep funding levels on manual is, like, you will hear many recommendations to keep it on automated. And I'm gonna go through this real quick. So, funding levels. So the reason why many recommend to keep it automated is because you have to constantly check up that your your expenses, right? Ship maintenance, troop maintenance, facility maintenance, that you have enough money here distributed to actually cover it, which can become pretty annoying. didn't find this so hard, especially in the beginning of the game. And the reason I want to keep it on manual is because if you put it on automated, it reserves 10% of your money, which you will get to your income here. I don't want to reserve any of my money. Like, all my excess money should go into my research. That's why I want it. I want to speed up my research. That's what I want to do. And so then you might ask, well, how do you get money then if you don't reserve anything? Well, that's coming from bonus income in the beginning, which is shipbuilding. So your private industry, and that's the largest and most exciting feature, I think, that you have two economies that exist in this game. You have you yourself, the where can we see this? I think here. Yeah, state economy, which you control. You are the state. But then you also have the private economy. You have no control over the money over here. Those are your private citizens. They invest money and everything. So, but they will order ships from you, from your shipyard. So you build them stuff, and that comes back to your bonus income, like shipbuilding and other things. And that brings us in money. So we do not need the excess money we get from taxation. So yeah, let's just start and explain where we do stuff. We've constructed our first starship, the Daring Vagrant. Let's check it out. This is a survey vessel. So yeah, I keep it on automated. You will see it will do its thing. Like, it has a little look. Well, it is still in cooldown, I can see. So yeah, okay. Build a base. Build a spaceport. Yeah, we definitely want to build a spaceport here on our world. It's gonna drop down right here. Building another exploration vessel. No, not for now. Let's decline this. A new leader named Garen Linkars has appeared. So let's look at him. This is our leader. All right. You can even rename him. So if if anyone in the comments writes down a different leader name that is appropriate, okay, I'm gonna rename our Garen here. If not, it's gonna stay Garen. He is actually not on cooldown. He is actually serving our planet from above. So yeah, our survey vessel is actually helping us to explore more things in our own world here. Well, it's a huge planet, right? So we have this rocky world right next to us as well. If we zoom out, oh, that's a very interesting color. So we have that gas giant here right next to us. Oh boy, that's very green. Oh, we have ruins in our system as well. But the thing is, like, look, like, let's say I'll take a few vessels. Oh, you can see those here under construction, right? So those are the private industry realizes, okay, I know there are resources here. So let's say, what kind of resources do we know of? Here, so in our home world. So we know there's Tiberius and there's Kazotti here. So they're already building, because they know their resources on this planet. They're already in anticipation. They're building mining ships. I guess you could also mine on the planet, but yeah, mining ships, basically, that's the way it works. They mine from planets. So yeah, and that's just gonna go and expand, and we can set up new operations when things come along. So he still wants me to build a survey. So yeah, he finished surveying this world. Keep in mind, it still says unknown items present. That's because our technology exploration levels are too low. You can research better surveying and scanners and stuff, and find everything that the planet has to offer. So we're playing on 4 times speed right now. So it was just flying here. It takes a little while, but the moon is pretty close. But let's take this in perspective. They don't have any faster than light travel, right? So okay, we found resources here. So now I can tell it to build a mining station for 6.8 K. However, this is not taken from my state treasury. This is what the private economy will pay. So you could say I'm giving them the license to build here because, well, it's the state territory, right? So we're giving them licenses and they're gonna build it with their money. So cool, this mechanic. I really love this. So right now, the private economy has a let's go down here. Pretty good cash flow, very healthy. They have a lot of cash as well, so they can definitely afford this. So yeah, we know there's resource. So now look, we are playing at 4 times the speed. Let's go to normal speed. So without warp drive, and you can see each day passing here. It will take him forever. Like trailing. So yeah, we are getting closer to that. Well, it's beautiful. We can see we are getting closer, but things will just take lots of time here. Like you can see that, and this is like when you think, oh wow, now we arrived after I don't know another few minutes or whatever. Zoom out. Look, in the solar system, this is nothing. This distance is absolutely nothing for the solar system perspective. And then whoop, let's zoom out. The galactic perspective, like immense. Like the sizes here are absolutely immense. So yeah, let's go back home. We have constructed a spaceport. So we have a shipyard that's gonna support because we can construct on our planet, but we can also use this spaceport for that. So great, we have our spaceport. We are still not building any other ships except for the freighters. I have no control of that. The private economy is building those. They are basically ordering them from the state, and they're paying us for it. But they're appearing in here. What I do if I want to, let's say I want to build my own ship like that escort, it will move up in the queue. Let's just, I don't want the escort actually. Let's just grab it. It's not on the top of the queue because this ship currently here is already in the literally in the construction yard. So this one is already being constructed, so we cannot stop it. But everything, and I set this up here as well in the policy settings. I think it's construction. So if we go here, I prioritize state ships and docking queues, and construction queues everywhere. I also can give the priority on construction here as well. So yeah, military takes precedence, the state takes precedence when here when it comes to this. So imagine we are being attacked, and I have just a normal priority to queue up a bunch of warships, and they're still building freighters because the state didn't decide that it's necessary to prioritize the military first. You know, like those kind of policy decisions. It makes this so interesting. So yeah, let's beat this up though, because we want to get ahead. What we really want to get here is the early warp drive. So yeah, we get an advisor suggestion to build a mining facility, which we can already start. So we can tell one of our construction ships to already go for it. So we found hidden items there. It gives us plus 5% weapons research bonus, which is nice. We also found argon. And we found Krypton. Okay, that's fine. Well, considering the world is so green here. We didn't find Caslon. That's unfortunate. Usually it spawns right next to you. Like, Caslon is your fuel. That's necessary for your ships to operate. Without Caslon, we are pretty much screwed. Oh, look at this. Deep ocean planet. With facilities, unknown ruins. Yeah, there's a lot going on in our star system. But there's nothing we can do about it until we get that drive. No, let's wait with anything here. So if we go, I just want to show off how this automated here. So if we look at the exploration ship here, the surveyor. Let's press edit. This is what we have on board here. And, well, there's no warp drive. Keep this in mind, okay? No, it's like your minister is coming to you. Sir, we should build a survey vessel. Nope, not yet. We also have haulers here, which have no mission yet, because, well, there's no interstellar economy yet going on. But things will change rapidly. Also keep my eye out for those here. So we had 95%. We're almost done. We almost can hit that new age. And look, he actually wants to go to somewhere else in the solar system. He wants to go here. It will take him forever. I'm gonna order him to come back now, because we soon have the warp drive. So hyperspace technology discovered. Using the ancient knowledge recovered in our early exploration, we have developed our first primitive hyperdrive. This breakthrough technology allows our starships to travel faster than light. So the thing is, the first hyperdrive that you get just enables you to explore the solar system. You literally like, it's still way out of reach to go to another star system. Like, if we look at this, like, it's too far. I can't. I need to zoom out actually to be able to go to the next star system. Like, the distances are immense. So yeah, we have that. So now what's happening is, look, retrofit. They automatically are going to retrofit. And if we take a look here, like I said, exploration vessel, if we look at this here, skip drive, there it is. The first hyperdrive has been automatically included in the design, because auto design is on automatic. And we want to keep it this way as well for now. Now that we have that, we will actually order... Where is this? There. Exploration ship. Let's make 2 here. And build 2 on the planet here as well. He wants me to build 4 now. Well, we're already building 4 actually. So that's fine. That mining ship going to retrofit. Great, please do so. Then they will just jump there as well. So we're gonna tell it to... we're gonna fully automate it. And gonna tell it to retrofit. And then, yeah, automate it. So we have our first mining station here. And he's probably gonna go back and retrofit as well. Yes. So our mining station is gonna take those resources here. Oh, we found ale. Strong, bright, red-colored alcohol that is made on ice tundra worlds. Well, that's interesting. How I'm supposed to measure this? Like, there's some weird roots that you find in them ice bushes or what? Hyper jump! First vessel! So yeah, this one must have jumped, otherwise would not have been able to get here that quickly. So yeah, let's take a look at this beautiful station here. A new exploration ship has been constructed. So let's take a look here. There it is. That's coming out, leaving the construction yard. And once it's out, it will actually start doing its mission, because we have an automate. I can also tell it to... I can manually control it. Set it to auto explore only, scouting or spying. Oh, I know, I fully automated. Like, should do everything, surveying, scouting, whatever. If I want specific tasks like spying or just scouting certain systems, I can always set up a few vessels there. And it's easy to find them. If I go to here, exploration, I can find all my exploration ships. So it's like basically you can imagine it like, for example, if the United States president wants to get connected with any of his ships, there he goes to his war room, operations room, and then they put him through there, and then it's like, you know, status report, or like in Star Trek, you know, when Starfleet Command suddenly contacts any of their ships. Okay, we found something again. We have discovered a junkyard in our home system. The yard has a large base protecting it. Oh, a collection of ships lies scattered around the base in various states of disrepair. In addition to other junk, let's go there. And debris float nearby, some of which looks valuable. The base looks so inhabited and active, preventing us from repairing and salvaging the ships of debris. Oh, that's unfortunate. And it has a strength value of 2013. There are pirates in there. There are bandits in there. There's on board. There's a pirate leader, Zeke Gapki. It's a mortality. Oh, there's definitely... Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, you have to get out, buddy. Yeah, you have to escape here. You're in a huge world of trouble. I don't know what the captain is doing. So he's... Okay, yeah. He was running his jump. So... We have another ship. Oh! Another scouting vessel came in. Torpedo's gonna hit it. Oh my god, shields are almost down. You have to get out, buddy. You have to get out here. Oh, jumping. Come on. Okay. So what we have here, we have a destroyer. Okay, destroyers are your... Like, first you have your escorts, then the next are frigates, which is this one. Oh, interesting design. And then you have destroyers. Okay, if we could get our hands on those, that'd be interesting. We have regular escorts here. Like, you can see the different designs of different species. Another destroyer over there, which is very nice. Okay, okay. But nothing we can do about this yet. Okay. What we want to do is, let's go to the funding. We don't need colony growth, to be honest. We're gonna put this to 5%. We want everything in research. Oh wait, so amount used, amount available. So the way, yeah, you can see the red here. So let's boost this up a little bit, because we have way too much money right now that we put in research. We do not have the research capacities to use all that money. So there's no need to do this yet. So let's invest it. Yeah, you see now, let's make it 60-40. Ship maintenance looks good. Oh, we found Caslon. So on that brown dwarf planet over there is Caslon. Okay. Unfortunately not right next to our world. But okay, this is what it is. Let's speed this up. So what we want to do... it's currently we have maximum concurrent projects at 2, so we can research 2 at the same time, but our research is still too weak to handle this actually. So what we have to do is bolster our research, and the way we're gonna do this is by building more research facilities, stations basically, but we cannot build them anywhere. There has to be a certain location bonus that basically inspires any kind of research. So currently we have one spaceport only doing it. So let's look. So here, this one that we found earlier, the plus 5% weapons research. So let's queue base here. The advisor would also suggest it to us pretty soon, probably. But yeah, you know, as a leader, it's always good to keep tabs on things. Then in addition. Oh, interesting. So we did find this Dicarian ale. That was our homeworld where we actually found it. So plus 5% colony development and plus 1% happiness. So well, yeah, alcohol makes you happy. Proof right there. We also have troops. So because of pirates, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna recruit a bunch of more, because they like to raid your world. So it's gonna hit our income, but yeah, I don't like my resources being raided. Let's also look at the mining locations here. So we're gonna need the Caslon, and the red indicates we'll have a lack in that particular resource. Yeah, let's queue up a bunch there, and also because we will need to really really expand our construction. We need more construction vessels, so let's get up a few more. 2 more, and then also 2 more exploring vessels. Oh, ancient crashed ship. We have discovered the ancient crashed ship. Ancient ruins from a lost civilization at the deep ocean planet Bunta Junction 3 in the Bunta Junction system. Investigate. We have uncovered the wreckage of a space vessel on Bunta Junction 3. It is clearly not Zenox in origin and appears to date from the time of the Great Cataclysm. The ship's computer systems are badly damaged, and it's likely that any effort to access a portion of the memory will make the rest of the data irretrievable. We have always prioritized knowledge above all else, but in this case we must choose which knowledge to pursue. Do we wish to learn about the origin of the ship, where it came from, and where it was going, or do you want to try to retrieve its engine schematics learned from its ancient technology? Let's try to access the schematics and see if we can actually understand the technology. Alien schematics contents. The computer's recoverable data makes clear that this ship belonged to the Hakunish, a deceptive and untrustworthy species. We cannot guess what this ship was doing in this part of the galaxy, or if it is a mere coincidence that it crashed in our system. Perhaps it was merely nearby at the time of the Cataclysm. Regardless, we have been able to extract partial engine schematics, and these should help our own research efforts. We have found technology that has advanced our understanding of stable warp fields. So that's actually interesting, because stable warp fields is the next level of warp drives. Oh, that's almost like, it's at 25% or a little more. That's nice. That's, yes, around fourth here. When we get this technology, we will be able to explore beyond our star system. Ultra fast shield recharging shield. So yeah, this is the special shields that only the Zenox have access to. We also have special Zenox technology here, the Star Beam, which is also unique to them. That's also what we can see already. So yeah, and we have crystal sensors. Interesting. What do they do? So they have a higher scan range than the improved ones. Yeah, 3 times as much. Oh wow. Trace scan power of 88, also higher. Trace scan range. So yeah, jump tracking range. So they are, like, the crystal sensors are way better than the improved sensors we could get here as well. So yeah, we are good with espionage and stuff, right? So yes. Okay, so basic transport systems are almost done. I'm thinking what to get here next. I'm thinking, because I like to really scale my economy, let's go with the how fast, if let's look at the research labs, how long they would take. 3.77 years. Maybe not yet. Maybe let's go with the expanded. That's 5 years. It's been 4 years. Yeah, stable warp fields would be 5.65 years. Yeah. Yeah, it's all gonna take very long in the beginning here. So much is clear. 40 years with our current technology. So yeah, that's fine. Let's actually go with the research labs then. Yes, that looks good. We pay the cost. We can also crash research it. But we do not have the money to do that yet. And we'll basically double it. And that's basically where I want to invest our money. And we will get money from the private sector, which orders ships that we build for them. And then we're gonna invest it all in our research. Mysterious object encounter. We have encountered some strange debris. It looks to be biologic in origin, very old. Its appearance matches ancient description of terrifying space monsters. It seems to be the carcass of one of these huge monsters. We should investigate further. It may be possible to salvage something useful. It's a mining station. This one has Necros stone, which is definitely a very important key resource here. So we finished this. Yeah, now we're doing the research labs. Do we have the money for it to crash research it? Yep, we do have. So now we are down to 1.69 years, which is great. Let's look at policy settings here real quick. Construction, I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay, all good here. So another construction ship has been completed. So yeah, let's see what our Zenox can do here. This one is picking up the, so you can see this exploration vessel, which has fully automated. Now it moved in here and it's doing its job. So it's picking up Gravelix crystals. Nice. Another construction ship has been completed. Very good. Very, very good. Very interesting designs for sure. Oh! The construction ship is under attack. Ah, it's this damn hideout here. So this is not like you have literal pirate factions that are aggressive across star systems. This is not one of them. This is just one of these. It's just a local. It's not an own faction by itself. It's just connected to the event of the space debris here. So yeah, we have to do something about this down the line here. And then we get free ships as well, which you can repair and then restore. And you can see several of our vessels are here. This one is serving this moon. Rocky silicon, so we might get silicon actually from there. This one is on here. Very nice. Okay, oh, crashed Zenox ship. We've discovered the crashed Zenox ship, ancient ruins from a lost civilization at the Rocky Silicon Moon. Ah, right here, we're just looking at it. Investigate. Crashed Zenox ship. On this world we have discovered the remnants of a crashed Zenox ship, dating back to the time of the Cataclysm. We believe it to have been an archive vessel, transporting data to our own world. We can only imagine how our world would have grown and thrived had that ship arrived intact. Perhaps would have been traveling the stars for centuries already. The ship is badly damaged. Moving it, or even interacting with it, will likely cause the corruption of any remaining files. We must choose if we wish to attempt to conserve or recover the portion of the archive dedicated to history or attempt to extract the technological data. I'm gonna go with technology here again. Technological boost. The ship's logs are lost to us, but we are able to retrieve some of the technological knowledge originally intended for our homeworld. We can use this to reach the stars sooner, and being the long process of reclaiming that what we have lost. We have found technology that has advanced our understanding of stable warp fields. Ah, another boost and accurate point defense. So yeah, this is great. This is absolutely great. Yes. All right. So yeah, we have set up the basics here in this episode. I think I'm gonna wrap it up for now and come back to it another time. So yeah, the basics are set. We have our first drive here. We're exploring this our system, and yeah. At this point, we're gonna save it and continue another time. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.